saying that this is not happening. You're not doing something, you're just not ready to repeat something. It feels like a mistake. You don't want to repeat it, not ready to repeat this. You're not going for this anymore. Something, okay? Number six, there's this energy of moving away or moving forward or moving as far as possible from something, as far as possible. Don't expect me to spell, okay, in the right manner. As far as possible, as far. So hearing by far, something, by far. What's with this? Give me a sec. Is that a brand? I'm not sure. By far? Something like that. I don't know. A brand. I'm getting branding, like they do for the cows. Are they still doing that? I don't know. Branding. Marking territory. Marking territory. Something about territory, about, I don't know, the distance. The distance, the perimeter, the how far something can go, a leash. A leash. Close proximity. I hope no one is following you. It's like if someone was trying to keep you on a leash, giving you a direction, giving you almost like an order. Like someone is trying to push you around or to control you is what I'm getting, okay? Number 4 is coming through. Someone's trying to control you. Control you, or you are trying to control something or somebody, but I'm getting loose. You're getting loose. You're turning your back on something. You're changing your plan or somebody's plan, not according to your plan. You're not acting according to somebody's plan. Not acting to your plan. This is not happening. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm changing a direction. You're not getting close to me. Changing direction. So 6s could be important. 4s could be important. 64, 46. Also, you could be born on the 6th. That could be your life path. Or you could be born on 24 or 15. These could be important numbers. I'm also getting 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Again, it gives me this branding, marking, evaluating, okay? Evaluating something. Who's evaluating who or what? Someone could tell you you're not going far. You're not going far with what you're doing. Someone could be trying to make a name for themselves, to separate themselves from someone else. Could be a family business or some kind of name, like rebranding, trying to make a name for themselves. And someone saying you're not going far. You can't go far without me. Again, this controlling, greed, this energy of Four of Pentacles, okay? Greed, control. I'm also hearing that's not what we agreed to. Again, you can't go far. I have you on a leash. You signed this or that. Agreed to this. We have a contract. We had a deal. We had a deal. A lot of G's coming through. Also here, I'm hearing G. Like Jesus. G, I wonder. I wonder. G, I wonder. Wandering, a wandering path. A pact. A new pact. Something about competition. So maybe someone you're choosing someone else over something or someone that you had a deal with, or they thought that you were going to stay but you're not staying. So there's this energy of someone is angry, okay? Someone almost like wishing for you to fail out of spite. They don't want to see you succeed. And you're trying to do something. I'm getting number 9 now. I'm getting 9 of Pentacles independently. So maybe someone thought that you are going to renew your contract or something like that. It's like this energy of putting you on a leash. You can't go far, okay? You can't go away. You can't turn your back on me, but you are turning your back on somebody. I'm hearing green with envy. Someone is envious because they know that you actually have something. You have what it is. You have a talent, a skill, okay? An experience. You can do it on your own, and you will. Greed. What did I wrote? Green. Envy. This envious energy. Getting bored. Maybe you were bored because you couldn't grow, because it felt like a box, like a short leash, okay? Short leash. You couldn't grow, so you're choosing something else. You're choosing to expand, okay? Try something new. Trying out. Someone could be trying out a different outfit, completely different outfit, and going with it. And not because you want to change, because you already changed. That's when we change our outfits, okay? Something in our physical appearance. We change within, then we change our clothes, okay? It's not the other way around. Just not happening. You're not repeating something. Try not to repeat something. Could be going with another brand. Again, the brand is coming through. The brand. Grand. Someone could be having a grand opening. Could be opening your own business. Could be closing business, whatever that is. A grand opening. Also getting grand gesture. Good manners. Something about manners. Again, letter G. And letter J. I'm hearing Geronimo. Someone's name could be Jeremy, Jane, Jada, I'm hearing. Jade, that's a stone. Jade, someone could be wearing jade or making jewelry from jade, something about that, jade. G and G. Give me a sec. So getting something about jelly. I don't know, jelly. Jellyfish. Fish in a sea. There's plenty fish in the sea. So someone could be trying to minimize you. There's plenty of fish in the sea. You can't go far. You're not going to go far. You're not going to... It's like you're going to miss this. You're going to regret this. But they're not. So like there's plenty of fish in the sea. I don't need you. Plenty of fish in the sea. But not everyone is like you. There's no one like you is what I'm getting. No one like you. Someone's trying really hard to minimize you, okay? No one like you. So they're saying all these things, trying to get to you, to get it in your head, but you're not listening to them. Because you see through them. Like a jellyfish, okay? You're seeing through them. Yeah, someone's trying to sting, seeing through them. They're trying to sting. It could be someone that you thought would never say this, would never do this. I do think that this person, if you're dealing with this kind of person, is just someone, you know, like a dog. They bark loud, but they don't bite actually. And they're trying to bite, okay? They're trying to hurt you, to sting, but I don't think it's working. Because you know they're pissed, you know they're jealous, you know they're disappointed. Because you're free. You care about your freedom. Also getting Medusa. Medusa. How that's spelled? Medusa. Snakes. Something in the eye, the look. Is it the look in this person's face? Someone look shocked, shook. There's also a shook, you know, shaking hands, a shook. Shaking hands. You're meeting someone someone new. You're shaking hands. You're making an agreement, a contract, signing a contract. There's someone new. Maybe you already chose a new. Now I'm hearing new release. Maybe you already chose a new deal, a new contract, or a contractor. A contractor. And you're releasing something. Again, a grand opening. Something is happening. You're trying a lot of, business energy, this hustling energy. You're busy with something. And someone is watching, okay? They are watching you. That's for sure. Yeah, they're watching you. They're giving you a side eye, giving you a side eye. They're watching you. It's like you can't see them, but you feel them watching your every move, checking up on you. But it's someone that you're walking away from. Could be an ex, I don't know if I said it, an ex partner, an ex husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. But something is just not happening. So maybe that's what they said. It's not just happening. It's not, you're not doing this. You're not walking away. It's like someone maybe can't even, someone is feeling like big, almost like an emperor reversed energy, okay? So maybe they have a name for themselves, emperor reversed, and that's a 4 again, and 4 of Pentacles. 4x4, again, like a perimeter. Numbers. Someone just can't believe that you are taken off. It's basically, it's about you taking off. You're taking off and you're not looking back. Okay, I do want to get into tarot for this. I'm gonna take this down. 1624. Again, sixes, fours. Okay, 16, 14, 24, 26 could also be important. Let's play. I cannot. The Emperor and Four of Wands. So fours, 4, 4. That could be what you're seeing. 404 also. 46, 64. That could be an age. What am I doing? I can't. What am I doing? Again, it's like, let's try this again. But you are trying this again. Look at that. Let's try this again. Someone does not want to close the chapter. Sorry. Messages coming in too fast. 6 of Cups. Look at that. The Emperor. This Emperor, whoever that is, could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. That's not about a zodiac sign. Someone does not want to close a chapter. Does not want to let you go. I'm hearing something about fulfilling a destiny. It feels like you're fulfilling your destiny. Like you are on a roll. You chose. It's like you're not turning back. Okay? You're closing the cycle and you're moving away. Could be actually moving away. Taking your business elsewhere. Could be like that. It could be a contractor that you are not choosing. I don't know. Take how it resonates. But someone does not want to let you go. For some of you, it's a husband. You have kids with this person. Or a wife could be. But I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. It could be a woman. Definitely. But that's a very masculine energy. Masculine, rigid. You know, masculine in a negative way. Controlling. Not seeing your way, only seeing their way. Everything has to go their way. How they say. Again, that perimeter kind of, it's like they're putting you on a leash in this box, like you can't go. Maybe it's someone, if you lived with this person, you couldn't, it's like you can't, it looks like he's giving a side eye. Like you can't go there. They're watching your phone, maybe your messages, your calls, checking on it. And maybe not even hiding. Very controlling energy is coming through, okay? It's like smiling in front of you, smiling, but doing God knows what, okay? I'm going to keep the World card, okay? And we'll see if the Emperor is coming. I can't shuffle. I can't shuffle today. Well, first of all, I'm not sitting high enough. See, 5 of Swords. The Lovers. Yeah, you made your choice. Also, my hair is stuck here. Okay, you made your choice. You're not participating. I can't choose the right high. So again, something about numbers, about high, going far. Someone's choosing to wear heels. So maybe you couldn't wear heels when you were with this person. For women, okay. For my feminines, you couldn't wear heels. It's like, it doesn't have to be literal. A lot of messages here could be just metaphorical. It's like, you couldn't be higher than them. They don't want you to be high. They don't want you to be known. They don't want you to be wanted. It's like, you could only have eyes for them. Very controlling energy, aggressive, okay. But you're seeing this person or this company, whatever that is, for who they are, for what they are, okay? And you are choosing to walk on your own, to walk in heels if necessary, okay? It's like you're not letting this person to minimize you, literally or metaphorically, okay? Walking in heels, you're walking with your head high, okay? And you're going far, okay? Could have something to do with climbing, okay? Climbing, maybe climbing stairs or climbing. Can't remember how that thing is called. I don't know, maybe you're traveling, maybe you like climbing. That's it. Whatever you're climbing, okay? Seven of Pentacles, like literally, now I'm seeing stairs climbing towards success, if not literally, metaphorically. I can't speak. Climbing towards success. Seven of Pentacles, this is slow moving energy. Again, I'm getting this hiding. It's like you can't see how these flowers are growing. You can't see the roots, but the roots are already there. You have what it takes. You know where you're going. You know how to do this. You know how to get there. There's definitely a goal for you. And you're happy doing it. You're happy to tend this thing. Some of you really like gardening. Taking care of your flowers, taking care of your garden. If it's not actually flowers, you're taking care of your garden. You're taking care of your space, what you or who you're letting into your space, into your home, okay? Yeah, Five of Cups, you're letting someone go. You might be grieving, you might be feeling the loss, but still, I don't think you're coming back. I don't think. It's like you felt the loss. You feeling the loss. You grieving it. Four of Pentacles. There's this feeling of emptiness here. Emptiness that is felt. And I feel like if you felt this, if you went through this, like this is this feeling of it can't be more difficult. And if you experience it and if you went through this, you're definitely not coming back. Okay, when you better. I hope you're following. It's like you already experienced the worst. So why would you go back? You know you can do something, like you went for something. Very difficult. It feels, you know, the lowest almost. But you're going to be rising. Letter R could be important. Rising. Again, rising, climbing. And this is resonating somehow. I would like to hear what specifically. Knight of Wands. Well, this is getting a lot of attention. Getting on a stage. Going far, okay? Also getting fireworks. Something about fan base, building a fan base. So maybe getting a lot of fans and somebody did not like that. They didn't like you getting the attention, being on a stage. Again, walking in heels, not necessarily literally, but she's standing tall and she's standing on something and he's on a stage. It's like you prepared. You are prepared for this moment. And I feel like your moment is coming, or you actually experienced that. And it's like you're not looking back. There will be a moment when you realize that you made the right decision. It's like it will be shown to you. Before you just had a feeling, okay, like I'm not going back. I'm not choosing this path again. I'm not choosing this person. I don't want this connection. I don't want this contract, whatever that is. You just had a feeling that you're going somewhere else, okay? Maybe you didn't actually know if you're going to succeed. But I'm getting that you will have that moment when everything actually makes sense, like you're having some kind of proof, Page of Wands, and you will be even surprised. It feels fresh, it feels new, it feels good. It's like I'm not letting this go now when I have it in my hands. It feels like you're having something in your hands. Maybe actually holding a contract, signed contract for something in your hands. I'm getting this clip actually of a musical clip of Ella Langley. I don't remember how the song is called, how it sounds. I'm just seeing her in that musical video, basically. I'll leave it on the screen, I think, but It was, again, 26. It was something about her getting something, a mail, okay? And her fiance or something like that, a boyfriend, was hiding it from her. Like she got in. She got in and he was hiding that letter from her. I mean, who sends actual mail? But I don't know. That was in a musical video. And she found out and she left the guy. So someone could be calling you uncommittal, someone not trustworthy, but I feel like they should have known almost like you are not going to stay. It feels like something or someone was a short stop for you and maybe they could have been something more, but it was not your thing or it was not your person. That is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Hermit. Number 9. There's some kind of ending here, okay? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Closing the cycle. Taking the leap. And he actually is writing something in his book. Or reading. Yeah, you're understanding something here, like getting different vision, new sight almost for something. Also could be dealing with Aquarius. I'm really focused on that star, but you're definitely following your star. You're following your guidance. You're finding something new about you even. Or you find out something about that person. You find out that they were hiding something from you. Tell me more. Could be that someone was a Knight of Wands and that Emperor reversed. They were not, again, this energy of they were not an emperor. Man or woman, they were not your person. They were not someone for the long run, okay? They were not. Maybe someone was a Knight of Wands. Someone that changes their mind, someone that likes the attention, needs attention. And I'm seeing you closing off towards them, okay? You're not participating, you're not interested. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You're moving forward, slowly but surely getting ahead. Reevaluating things, reevaluating your past, your deals, your contracts, your relationships, seeing something with different eyes, different perspective. 8 of Pentacles, work also. For some of you, it will be romantic. For some of you, it's a family member, brother, sister, could be a friend, or it's a partnership, work situation, could be a boss, could be a toxic workplace for all I know. Ace of Wands. You could definitely be a Virgo, have that in your chart. I'm getting with this Virgo and Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, this energy of you putting your all. Like if you're doing something, you're putting your all into that, okay? You know every aspect. If that's some kind of case, let's say, I don't know, let's say a case. Let's say you're a lawyer, that's a case. You know ins and outs, okay? I'm getting Julia Roberts now in Erin Brockovich. Like, you know it all. And you are the only one. It's like this person, if you're leaving someone, maybe you were in a business or maybe it is about a business, a work connection. It's like, it could be even a family member. Like, they can't be without you. It's like they don't know shit, okay? Sorry for my French. Like they don't know it. They don't know it. They can't do it like you do it. It's like they needed you. But for some reason, you thought that you need them. But now you're realizing that you don't need them. You can do it on your own. You can go far. This person also only was holding you back. Getting really excited here. Ace of Wands. You know, ins and outs. And this person, it's like they needed you so much more than you needed them. In fact, you don't need them at all because you can go on your own. You can go your own way. Fleetwood Mac. It's like when you do something, you give your all. I'm repeating myself. Very detailed energy, organized. It could be some kind of, I don't know, organizer. That's the word that's coming to my mind. Very tidy. Scrupulous, I'm hearing. Literally, don't know. Sometimes the words come out of my mind. I don't know if those are really words. Scrupulous is what I'm hearing. Getting a lot of movies, videos. Someone is here very visual. I'm getting that you're a very visual person, okay? So it could be something to do with visual arts. You have a vision also, is what I'm getting. There's a ladder here in Eight of Pentacles. Ladder, climbing the ladder, the stairs, you know, success. You're getting somewhere, okay? And I think that you have the plan, or you soon will have. I don't think you are a risk taker, so maybe you spend too much time and energy in something or being with someone. I forgot what I wanted to say. It went blank. I feel like you spend a lot of time planning. Okay, so you don't like new spaces. You don't like to try out new things. Okay, you like stability. And that's why you didn't left this person, this place, this connection, this contract. You don't like change. What do we have to know for you? King of Pentacles. Well, good. Lots of Pentacles now. That's all about stability again. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You like stability. You will get your stability. That's someone that, again, has expertise, has the contacts, okay, has the knowledge, the skill. Someone respected. And someone organized. Someone that has power in some way. Tell me more. Is it you? I'm hearing someone well-dressed also. Could definitely be a businessman, woman. I don't read body parts. 10 of Cups, following your dream. You could definitely have Virgo, because I can feel when I'm spending a lot of time, you know, organizing these cards. That's for me is Virgo energy. 2 of Cups. Interesting. That could be a person. Doesn't have to be. Interesting. The Tower, Judgment, the Devil, the Hanged Man. Wow. So again, I'm getting like you spend a lot of time in a very uncomfortable position, maybe pausing, postponing before you take off. But you're definitely leaving this devil energy behind. You made a decision to kill this devil energy, metaphorically speaking. And someone was shook. Someone was shook, maybe more people than you realized. Now we have a very beautiful connection here with a 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. If that's another person coming into your life, maybe someone you already know is what I'm getting. Ten of Wands and the Empress. Talking about abundance, creativity, new activities, new projects, being seen. Someone is seeing you for who you are is what I'm getting. 7 of Wands. You don't need to hide anymore. I feel like the person you've been with, the person you lived with, the person you worked with, whatever that is, you couldn't be yourself in that place, in that environment with that person. Again, it's like you always had to minimize yourself even to tend towards them. Is that, if that's an expression? The sun, the moon, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. For some of you, yeah, maybe you are coming back, getting back to someone. Some kind of contact of yours could be very important, like an old contract even, I'm hearing. Could be from a business, something to do with business, a business contact. Tell me more about this. If that's not about a romantic connection, it could be something that grows from a business connection, work relationship, but doesn't have to be. You definitely have your eyes on something, and you will get there with the Empress. The Empress is always, well, abundance for one. It's creativity. It's infinity in a way. Like everything is possible with the Empress. Limitless potential is what the Empress is for me. Number 3. Something about connections here. Okay, a community, building a community, fans. Again, fan base. 4 of Pentacles. Building, 3-4. The Star. Okay, I do want an angel number. Letter A could be also important. It's coming through. What is this all about? Limitless protection. I cannot. Protection, so maybe protection. Limitless potential, infinite possibilities. I just said that about the Empress. And we have 000, triple. So you could be seeing, I'm getting like, when you start seeing freeze, lots of freeze, okay, something is changing. If you started seeing freeze, it's like you're on the right path. I don't know, this message is just coming through. You made the right decision. You were standing in a crossroad, okay? You made a choice. Trust your intuition. The Empress is also someone very intuitive. Follow your gut feeling to guide you through your decision that I feel like you already made, or you will be making. I feel like someone will be put on your path. It feels like someone you know, maybe an old contact, someone you haven't seen in a long time. I don't feel like it was romantic. You did a reflection with the Hermit. You reflected on your soul's journey. You are part of an infinite universe where all things are possible. Clear your mind, realign your thoughts, and rediscover your purpose. But again, like you're rediscovering something, or someone is rediscovering you. Someone that knows you, someone that seen you work, someone you worked before. Maybe someone that had an eye for you for a long time. I don't feel like it's romantic, but there's something there, okay? You are worthy. I don't know, how long is this reading? 40 minutes. I kind of want specific messages. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. So again, like an invention, inventing something, creating something. Maybe you have some kind of invention, you're doing something very differently, independently, and you have not failed. Every time you try again, you get up stronger, okay? It was a game right from the beginning. Who will break first? Well, you're not breaking, that's for sure. So maybe someone did play you, this person. Knight of Wands. And Emperor reverse, still seeing that. But at the same time, it's almost like it's a game. It was a game in this form. When are you going to quit? When are you going to realize that you have another option? This is what's coming through. When will you break free from this person or this situation? It's not actually a game, but you are not on a leash. It's about you realizing that no one can hold you, and you can hold your back away from something you really want, you really desire. You have a potential to create, honest and trustworthy. Well, that's you. Number 9 is coming through again. Have kids. So it could be that kids were holding you back. Maybe you have kids with this person. Could be your ex, or someone wants to have kids with you or have something. Doesn't have, it can be kids for everybody. So could be that person have kids. We saw that 6 of Cups. Could be a connection through kids. Look at that. Alignment, 11-11. Pretty boy. A pretty boy. My career is the most important thing to me. Feels like an earth sign. You aligning with something. And I definitely pick up on someone. Do want something from tea leaves. Look at that, fair man. We already had honest and trustworthy, and we have fair man. Could be a blonde person. You could be a blonde person. You don't have to be. Or gray, white hair. Relationship. We have dealings or relationships with a man. Or with a woman if you're a man. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what else. But there's some kind of dealing, some kind of deal, some kind of relationship, some kind of connection. Great personal sorrow, that 5 of Cups. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Oh, you learned your lesson. Broken wishbone. Break-in. So breaking up. Again, you done dealing, or you done breaking your back for somebody. Protection. I said something about protection. Protection from a powerful friend. It feels like someone has their eye on you. Again, eye protection. I don't feel like it's a very close friend. It could be, but I'm getting more like someone wants to be a friend. Like someone is watching. Someone knows you. Someone is following you. Like waiting for the right approach, for the right time, for alignment, 11-11. And you were going slow, very slow. That funnel. You had lots of lessons to learn here. So you are leaving something. You're walking away. Something did not work out. And it was a matter of a timing, and when you realize and you actually take a step forward, you break free from a leash. Get back to the basics. Something written. I'm getting that you're not getting back, okay? You're not getting back, and you are not basic. It's like you are so much more than someone imagined, that someone seen. You are so much more. Something was not right for you. It's too basic. It's not for you, okay? It's like you outgrown this thing. Pig, again, that greedy energy. 4 of Pentacles, I talked about that in automatic writing. Discord among friends or family. A discord, misagreements, not seeing eye to eye. That kind of 5 of Wands energy. Also competitions. Like someone wanted something all for themselves. The attention, the money, all eyes on them. They wanted to be the prize. They wanted to be, the shit. Or what is the saying? I'm saying what I'm hearing, okay? Like they wanted to be the it, okay? They thought they are. Getting 6 of Wands. Career, so maybe they have a lot of good things. I'm getting that someone that likes attention are an attention seeker, okay, because they have a lot of attention. Like wherever they go, the Knight of Wands gets the attention, you know. People turn their heads. People want to know what they're thinking. People want to be in their energy. But at the same time, I'm feeling like this is someone fake. They're not what you see. And you saw someone for who they are, and especially for what they're not. Who they're not. They are not trustworthy. But there's someone else. Or something else. Mountain road. You're on the road to success. I told you. You're on the road to success. You're climbing those ladders, okay? Ink pot. Problems to be resolved, okay? So maybe writing back to someone. Someone could be reaching out through mail. You've got mail. Is that another movie I'm picking up? Problems to be resolved. I'm getting Sandra Bullock. That's not You Got the Mail. That's another movie. Sandra Bullock. Something about Lake House. Maybe Lake House. Something about 2000s. I don't know why. Maybe movie. I don't know when was that released. Something about that movie. I think it was called Lake House. Yes. Okay. So it was, yeah, Sandra Bullock. I don't know who was the guy. I can't see him. I see Sandra Bullock. Was that something about going back in time? I don't remember. Something about the mail. It's like there were two people that, okay, there were two people that were writing to each other, but it's like they were in different time zones. What is this reading about? I haven't watched that movie. I don't remember who's actually in the movie, just Sandra Bullock. Alignment. Something is aligning. It's interesting what I'm picking up on. I don't know how to describe it. What is that movie about? Like, again, it's like you're on a different timeline. So you were on a different timeline. I know this is sounding woohoo, but stay with me. I mean, if you watched until now, again, something about by far, so far. I definitely feel like you had this test of faith, okay, with the 5 of Cups and everything I was picking up on. Definitely look into that movie. What was that? It's like they were not, like they were connected, okay? They were writing to each other, I think, but they were not at the same time zone. I don't know how to explain. Do they get at the end something? I don't remember. It's interesting. It's like I can't see the end. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Bear that you cannot see. A bear trap. A bear trap you cannot see. Forest, a lake, house. What's about that? You will be playing a different role. Again, you're not bowing to somebody. You're playing a different role. It's like if you were the employee, you are the employer, okay? It's like there's some kind of shift of a role here for you. If you were someone else was hiring, now you are working on your own. You're that 9 of Pentacles, sorry. You're working for yourself. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business person. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I think it's both for you. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Money. Seahorse. Family matters. Seahorse. Either you are this emperor, you becoming. I'm getting the emperor now, like the real emperor, okay? Not the reversed emperor, the real emperor. Someone could be a father, a business owner. Someone could have kids, okay? Picking up on that with a seahorse. the male again with the male. What's with the male butterfly? A change for the better, not nodding, unsuccessful plans. Arrogant person, gossiping, watching you. They will be unsuccessful, okay? And they will have to watch you being successful, because someone is keeping an eye on you. Someone that does not wish you luck because you walked away from them, okay? Okay, a change for the better. That's a change for the better. You already made your decision, I believe. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If anything resonated, please let me know, and see you next time.